Now, this comes from a website that's known for its humor. It's McSweeney's.net is the name of the website out there, and they post all sorts of fun, humorous articles. And I thought this one would especially go over well with the crowd of people that like our show most of the time. It's by an author by the name of Keith James. And let me just read what the URL says. It says, I used my wife's vibrating dildo to achieve my first prostate orgasm, and now I'm in Narnia and I can't get back home. That's literally what the story's about. Okay. So it says, I'll read it to you guys. Look, I'll make this quick. I am 54 years old. I like the Washington Redskins. I eat a bowl of Cheerios with a glass of milk, a glass of orange juice, a piece of toast, and half of a grapefruit every morning. I'm a regular guy.
Yeah, okay. I would say you're regular with that kind of meal plan. Yeah, you're pooping just like a champ.
It was like a half day at work. My wife was visiting her parents in Tulsa, and she took the kids. 54 and you have kids? There's some slight little humor that they put in there. It's just like, I wasn't at home when my parents were. Anyway, my wife was visiting her parents in Tulsa. She took the kids, and I just read an article about prostate orgasms on Yahoo. I knew that my wife left her dildo at the house because she told me she didn't need it.
Oh, I mean, I'm happy to hear they have such an open marriage, like that. Not open as in other sexual partners, like open sexuality. Like I appreciate them knowing that about each other.
It just makes me laugh. Like a lot of people are just going to read over that and not realize the humor in that line, where it's like, I knew my wife left her dildo at the house because she told me she didn't need it. Like, so is she driving to Tulsa to fuck around on you, or or how did that fucking come up in a conversation? It's like, did you bring it up, or did she just say, hey, I left my dildo at home, I don't need it? And it goes, whatever. And then it goes right to fucking business. So I grab this dildo and I sit on the stupid thing.
Wow, bold first move. I gotta say, I've never sat on a dildo, so
just drop it to the floor.
Just even with a vagina, I've never sat on one.
Ease it in. Ease it the fuck in.
Slow down there, champ.
You gotta go, nice and slow. Just
ease it in. Ease it in.
You guys know I'm gonna have to age restrict this fucking one. I'm really gonna.
Oh, very much so. Very much so. This is not for children. This is not for children.
Right. So,
long story short, boom, sexual bliss. The impact of the orgasm shut my eyes, and I braced myself in rapturous pleasure. Fine, whatever. I opened my eyes, and I'm standing in fucking snow, surrounded by trees. I got my wife's dildo lodged up my ass, and I'm looking at this fucking goat person, and he looks just as confused as me. And the first thing he says is, most people come out of the wardrobe. And I'm like, what? I got cum on my thighs, and I'm in the middle of the forest, and I don't know anything about a fucking wardrobe. And then he's like, are you one of the children? And I'm like, hey, asshole, I'm 54 years old. I got male pattern baldness. Do I look like a child? Just a poor Mr. Tumnus just happened to be like,
not okay.
What the fuck, man?
Although, didn't the children already, make it an eternal summer? I don't know.
So we go back and forth. He gives me some candy, and I find out I'm in a world called Narnia, and things are pretty bad right now. There's some witch and some lion, and they're fighting or some shit. Who cares?
Oh, man, if you got an adult in that area, they'd be like, why do I care about your shit? I'm confused.
I'm not supposed to be here. I'm naked in the snow.
I have
so many questions.
He tells me about some prophecy about 4 kids ruling Narnia and how he was expecting to see some kids. And I'm like, if you get to Narnia the way I got to Narnia, you better not be expecting to see any kids.
Fucking A.
Meanwhile, I'm walking around this fantasy land with a shirt and no pants on. He's Donald Ducking it. And Porky Pigging it. That's what the people say.
Oh, no.
All the while holding my wife's dildo like a fucking idiot. Sure, Yeah, I chose to fight alongside Aslan. He doesn't seem like a prick. So I'm barefoot, fighting off wolves and bears with my wife's dildo. Whoop-de-doo.
Well, this got colorful. All right.
It's so funny. And then he ends it off here as like, Aslan recently died. Tough break. But also, I got other shit to do. If I get out of here and I get another half day at work, you can bet that I'm not going to use that time to explore my body.
I want to assure every straight man that one, female dildos are not built for you. Okay, no. They're not built for you. Please go buy your own sex toys. There's a lot that are designed for your usage. But please feel free to explore your body, not your wife's dildo.
Yeah, you're not going to end up in Narnia.
Yeah.
And if you use your wife's dildo, which is not designed for you, it's not going to do a great job for you. Clean it properly.
Yes.
Swear to fucking God.
You better wrap it first and wash it after.
I mean soap and water.
We're talking dishwasher.
Just go like buy your own.
I'm going to walk back the soap. I want lemon juice. I want a vinegar. I want a vinegar wash because soap will degrade the
dry it out.
Yeah. And that can give her an infection too. I want vinegar. I want nothing more caustic than that. And I mean detergent. Do not use detergent. And soap. That's soap, guys.
Yes.
No detergents. I want water and I want a thorough fucking rinse.
Scrub it. Mm-hmm. Get all in that ring at the top.
Get in it. Get
the little
underneath,
tip, the part of the tip,
underneath. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get the base.
All the crevices. I mean, you really gotta wash it.
Really,
you've never had vaginitis.
You gotta hold it. And you gotta get the top of it too. Don't forget the glands. You gotta clean.
No, all in it. All of those crevices.
All of it.
I should end up punching the micro.
Just
wash it better than you've ever washed your own dick. I mean, twice as hard.
I think Mr. Tumnus would be into it. He's walking around there with no pants on too. So,
well, I mean, sure, why not? I mean, sure, I'm sure he'll help.
So he's probably into choke play.
No pants, dance off. Let's do
it. I mean, really, long story short, ask your wife before you borrow her vibrator. I mean, really.
Get your own.
But if you're just feeling experimental, if you just want to go, I just want to know.
Double bag it.
Ask first.
No.
That's probably what she's going to say, but.
Get your own.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
You see, things that go in assholes don't go in vaginas. Let me repeat this. Things that go in assholes don't go in vagina.
And if you made it this far, do we really need to remind you that porn is a fantasy? It's not.
No. You don't go ass to cunt. Okay? That's not a thing.
You don't.
See, you wash your dick before it goes. I have made men wear condom and then wash their dicks.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Because I didn't once.
No. Yeah.
Condom is not enough. Condom, wash, then we can repeat.
There are just some strains of bacteria that you don't.
Soap and water on your dick. Do not put soap and water on that dildo.
Felicia's got a sign next to her bed. All employees must wash dicks before entering.
I have rules.
Can you buy that sign at the... Oh, shit. What am I thinking of? The Granger catalog?
Like dicks, like general dicks, like dicks that are just like doing dick stuff in general day. They're not that dirty, actually.
They're fine. They're fine.
But once a dick goes in the back door, which is lovely, I'm not disparaging that. Once it's done, that one, it's got to go through a whole process before it comes in the other one. All right.
There's a sanitation process. This is just hygiene. We're just advocating for hygiene here.
Mr. James.
Hygiene.
Thank you for the most enlightening fucking article I read this week.
It is. That is one of the best things I have ever heard.
Get your own.
I laugh that it's exactly what was promised. I used my wife's dildo, and now I'm in Narnia and I can't get home.
Whatever.
That's what he gets.
Whatever.
That's what he gets for not getting his own. Is all I have to say. Like,
he's just so fucking blasé about it. He's like, yeah, whatever. I'm fighting wolves like fucking Porky Pig holding a dick in his hand.
Well, what am I gonna do? It's just, all right.
Here's the thing. Do you attack with just the dick part, or do you hold by the dick and then attack with the balls? It's like a cudgel at that point.
Well, it depends. I mean, it really depends on the make and model.
Yeah,
It has to if it's vibrating.
It's a vibrator. It's got to
by the weighted part.
Yeah, if it's vibrating, then you definitely go with the heaviest part with the batteries.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the silicone or latex is going to give you a good grip. Provided you washed the thing off.
Well, this guy clearly doesn't know what he's talking about, because if he did not, it's just honestly,
right out of your hand.
The face isn't going to give you a better grip at that point.
No, if you're going to use it as like a throwing weapon, make sure you give a good snap at.
Oh yeah, you gotta get it. Because you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it right here if you're not snapping from the wrist, because you're gonna lose it here, and then it's just gonna go wee. It's not gonna help you out. But if you snap from the wrist, if you just say wah, then it's gonna wee.
Yeah. I mean, anybody who's versed, even just casually versed in any sort of dildo combat, knows that you have to flick the wrist.
Flick. It's all wrist work.
Hold on. Dildo combat.
Wrist control.
T-shirt.
It's a thing.
Dildo combat
Wrist
T-shirt
control.
idea, and it's going to be in the Mortal Kombat font.
Dildo combat.
Bum, 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 bum.